Clap.
Our subject is about modern geometry. So let's start with the origins of geometry. As we go along with the discussion of these facts about origins of geometry, let us try to recheck or check our ideas or our previous knowledge about what we call the structure of time. So I know you are very familiar with BC, the AD, BCE, or CE. But do you know how to use it when it comes to the structure of time? So definitely, some of you familiarized with that and some of you got wrong in using that. So right now, we're going to correct it. So in making a point to at least understand the structure of time, let us have here a drawing, a line like this. Okay, so in the left part is what we call the BC, right part is the AD. Now, during this time, it is the medieval era or time. So most likely, it is a religious affiliation or religious movements. So that time, the standard being used as a part of the calendar is what we call the Gregorian calendar. By the way, what do you mean by BC? BC stands for before Christ.
Before Christ.
Very good. How about AD? That is not after that. That is very wrong concept. So we need to check that AD is not after that. Rather, in fact, this is the year of Jesus, the birth of Jesus Christ. So since this is the medieval time, according to the Gregorian calendar, they are going to use or identify the structure of time as BC and AD. And of course, when we say AD, Anno Domini from the Latin, Anno Domini, we're going to put here as this is AD. This is 1. So meaning to say this from this portion to that is AD 1 year. In short, from this portion to that portion is what we call 1 BC. Now, let us try to observe how the structure of time written. As you can see, when we use AD, the number comes after that letter. So here we have AD 2, which means 2 years after the birth of Jesus Christ. However, on the other side, when we use BC, the number comes before the letter. So this is 2 years before the Christ, 1 year before Christ was born. If we try to go further, let's say we have here and so on, we reach the 100 BC and so on, we reach the, let's say, 500, AD 500. How are we going to rewrite it? We can rewrite it as 1st century BC. And here is AD 5th century rather. Okay, that's it. So right now we have the knowledge about the BC and the AD. I hope it's so clear. But as the years goes by, there are some individuals who get annoyed or something don't want to use the BC or AD because it's something, there's a judgmental or bias about the superseded of the Gregorian calendar. And it talks about religion. Instead, use the letter BCE and the CE. When we say BCE, this is what we call the before Common Era. CE stands for Common Era. Now, if we're going to rewrite 1 BC in this BCE, then you're going to write 1, then BCE, which means 1 year before the Common Era. Here, if you're going to write 81, 1 CE, which means 1 year Common Era or after the birth of Jesus. So I hope you have clear now idea about the structure of time